Happy New Year. Be careful at the roundabout. My sweet TNT is a rich and blessed country, ethnically strong with great cultural ability. But politics in this country dangerously dividing we, causing animosity, destroying we social fabric daily. So we put two captains from Tobago to direct and conduct the show. One have experience for so, the next one.
This final segment, you were just viewing Mr. Alex Gift, also commonly known as and renowned as the Tobago Chalkie. You know, he is a Calypso contestant for the the Calypso Monarch. And this is around Carnival time, so you know Calypso is one of our a key elements in the Carnival periods. Good morning and welcome to you, Mr. Gift.
A pleasant good morning to you and the entire world.
Well, Tobago Chalkie, good morning. It's not the Chalkie, but it's Tobago Chalkie, right? And you know, anything coming from Tobago
yes,
is best. Yeah, you know.
Yes.
Tell us, I don't know if I should start by asking you where you got your name and why you got him. But just, let me begin there.
And it all started at the Baker's Scouting for Talent.
That is years ago.
That's years ago, 2006. And all I did was sang a chocolate selection, you know.
Right.
And that was it. Because they had first before I entered, they had a Spot the Talent. And I remember I used to be working at the RHA.
Right.
And the guys there invited me to come to scouting.
Right.
But I did not know what they were inviting me for.
Right.
Because we used to sing little I was always intrigued with social commentary and so on. And I would like how those messages would be so banging.
Yeah.
So I started learning a few of his songs and so on, Valentino and so on. But then I gravitated to chalk. That's his lyrics.
Yeah.
And these guys now used to bring a guitar at work, and they would play me singing.
And you would sing for them.
And I would sing for them.
Right.
And I never knew this. They concocted a plan to win alcohol in Baker Scouting. And I did not know. So I went down there the Wednesday night, and they had something called a Spot the Talent.
Right.
And when they called for somebody to come up and sing any selection of any Calypsonian song, and they would win they had a black and white and they literally arrested me.
Yes, and carried up
there, and I didn't know what to do, so I had to sing the song.
Right.
When I sang the song, you know, I won.
Right.
But then I didn't know the prize was a black and white, and I don't drink. I never drank.
Oh, so you never get none?
No, and they won. So every Wednesday I would go down there, and they would win every Wednesday.
Wow.
Because I would sing a chocolate selection until until they said, you know what happened? Get in the competition.
Yes.
I didn't want to go.
Yes.
And then I went into the competition.
Yes.
I reached late for the audition and all. They said, look, and then I won the Baker Scouting for Talent, singing a chocolate selection. I do rhyme.
Yes. So we have but a short time.
Yes.
Just quickly walk us through so you started in 2006.
As I won Baker Scouting in 2006.
Right. So,
and then in 2007, I came to the Tuco. They had to hide me because I was so, people were so against me in the Calypso world.
Right.
They were afraid of me and I didn't come in.
Right.
And they got me in there, and I came second in the Tobago Calypso Monarch competition for the first time ever.
I want to begin there because I wanted to ask you, being a Tobagonian and being this talented, what is it like competing against your nationals in Trinidad? Is it, you just mentioned that they had to hide you and the Calypsonian world seemingly was against you.
Yes.
Where did this come from? Did it come from within in the Tobago space or nationally?
It is within the Tobago space only. Let me tell you something. Let no man fool you. I say it all the time. I say it without fair favor or ill will. Tobagonians' problem is Tobago. Tobago kill their own self. Once you are talented in Tobago, Tobagonians at some time, some Tobagonians find a way to kill their own Tobagonians. because you are either at a professional level, you are professional, and instead of they go to reach your standard, they rather pull you down back to there. And that's and it's a common thing. It's a, you know, and I grow to understand that.
But you know, you being here and being at this juncture,
yes,
you know, it says that you're resilient.
Oh, of course, of course.
You have triumphed.
Yeah.
So much so that you would have competed in Tobago, and you know you're qualified for the national semi-finals
all the time.
Monarch in and I just want to ask you, how many times have you qualified for the semi-finals?
Since 2009.
Wow.
Since 2009.
Wow, and that's
the only time I didn't qualify was when I was my father had died one year. Then I couldn't complete the next year because something happened, and then just recently, I say something. I was incarcerated for 2 years, and I didn't.
Right.
So then, and they were fortunate. I mean,
but you're coming back. You're
of course,
back
I'm
with
back.
your guns loaded, man.
Yeah,
right?
I'm back because class is class.
Yes,
You see?
Yes. So that song that we just saw there. What is the name of the song? What is the inspiration behind the song?
Yes.
You know, it's as you rightfully said. You know. Calypsos have a lot of nice innuendos and hidden meanings and so on.
Yeah.
You know, just walk us through that.
Well, after last year when I sang The Feud, I took a game show, Family Feud, and created a Calypso from that.
Right.
You know, that has never been done.
Right. Very creative.
Very creative.
Yes.
And I said, look, I'm accustomed doing these things, and I said, what will I write for 2025? And I didn't write a Calypso because October was coming up.
Right.
And I said, look, and about 1 month or 2 months before the October Carnival, the roundabout opened. I said, because I was driving up there, and I said, I said, this is a nice Calypso.
Yes.
The roundabout.
Yes.
And that was it. And
Yes.
And then we have to, you know, and we need to encourage our Tobago artists to write.
And while we're on this topic of writing, you know, as a Calypso, how do you approach writing your songs? I mean, do you write your own songs even?
All the time.
So is it that you wait for the most topical issue to a most provoking issue to write your songs? Just tell us about that.
It's like okay, it's like there are so many things happening around you, but you listen to what the people saying.
Yes.
What is affecting the people.
Yes.
Because I always tell them, a Calypsonian is the mouthpiece of the people.
Yes.
You're like a preacher.
Yes.
You understand? You go there to give a message, to tell a message, to give an advice, to tell them something in song that they must say, oh, yes, it's true. Sometimes they forgot something. You have to make them aware of something.
Yes.
And that is what Calypso is all about. Making people aware of their surroundings.
Yes.
And that is as simple as that.
You seem quite passionate about this.
Of course.
And it seems as if also you take your passion
Very
into
seriously.
your songs.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You know, so my final question to you is, Mr. Gift. Tobago Chalkie. Or T Chalkie, I could call it. T Chalkie. Right? You know, in this, what do you hope to bring, you know, entering into the semi-finals as a Tobagonian? Because, you know, sometimes Tobago yes, you are right, sometimes we fight amongst ourselves, but we have a greater fight, which is to put ourselves on. We are but a small island of very small villages. What do you hope to bring for Tobago? Because I mean, I am very pro giving Tobago autonomy. I'm pro Tobago, and I haven't always been like that, because you know we have been shadowed by, you know, our bigger sister Trinidad. You know, it's in the name, Trinidad and Tobago is after the and. You know, so what do you hope to bring for Tobago when you go down to Trinidad to cut their tail?
Now, I've always said, we use the word autonomy, but do we understand what autonomy is? You know, it's like you have a child in your house, and that I want more. I want to have this, and then they don't even understand what they're asking for, and you say, okay, this is the WhatsApp bill, and this is the TNTech bill, and this is the internet bill. Which one can you pay? And then they recognize that they do not have an income to pay those bills. So what are we fighting for? This is a twin island state. We say autonomy, right? But they don't know what they're asking for. Our form of autonomy, of our understanding of autonomy, is to fight Trinidad and hey, look now, stay away from me. But we need Trinidad in order to exist.
Yes.
And Trinidad need us in order to exist.
Yes.
Three-quarter or half of the people living in Trinidad in top positions are Tobagonians.
Yeah, and you're right. And you're right.
I'm telling you.
And you're right.
Tobago, technically, it's about 300 and something thousand people. We only have 60,000 here.
Yes.
But where they are, they're major. So what are we talking about? We need to educate the people. And then this is an everyday uses at every election to hoodwink the people. There is nothing called autonomy. What is wrong with these people?
So we want to thank you very much. But quickly, leave us with something, man. Give us something. Let me close off the show. I want to put in there. You have to say share the live, and then we close off, right? In your song.
Okay. All right, let's see.
Yeah. Right. Go ahead. Give a nice little lyrics there, man.
Sweet TNT is a rich and blessed country. Ethnically strong with great cultural ability. But politics in this country dangerously dividing we, causing animosity, destroying we social fabric daily. So we put two drivers from Tobago to direct and conduct the show. One have experience for so, the next one young and vibrant, you know. The both of them had the same mandate to drive poverty out the gate, raise crime and hate to alleviate, a new country they must create. So share the live.
All right. Thank you. That is Tobago Chalkie, Mr. Alex Gift, guys. We want to wrap up by pulling back up on the screen again the back in the day photo for your guessing. Right? Does anybody have the answer to that? Let me just pull up your live, guys. Anybody want to make a guess quickly? Mr. Give, you don't say nothing. Right? You don't say nothing. Right, so this is the General Administration building, the courthouse on Jerningham Street at Scarborough, and this is in the 1950s. Right, I think this is Assembly Legislature, where it is now. That is by James Park, there by courts. Right, our old court, which is now our Tobago Parliament. So guys, this wraps our Youth Wednesday show on the Tobago Updates television. We want to thank you for joining us. Apart from just sharing the live, just share the love, be safe during this carnival season, and soup up on your, drink up on your bush medicine and your ginger, your garlic, your lemongrass, because you always have around these times the common cold going around. So just make sure that you're healthy and you're well rested and well hydrated, and remember to share the live. We go over to GMT Tobago.
That man license only my class 3. He don't even have a degree. He can't talk properly. I feel it. Singing it plain. So damn shame. They're making me feel to go and vote again. Never again. I'm feeling shame. All vote writers going down in the train. Eric Williams in pain. I'm feeling so shame.
I'm feeling so wrong about